Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to do a quick video for you today on my 2008 Gibson SJ-200. This is the king of the flat tops, as they say. It's a fantastic guitar, and you know, if a lot of rock stars, a lot of big musicians, country, blues, all across the board, a lot of people have used this model over the years. This is a sunburst model, clearly. It's got Fishman pickups built in, and so you can just kind of patch it in here, on the side, but just a beautiful sunburst finish. This has been a mainstay for Gibson for many, many years. They've made this guitar in all kinds of different iterations, and sometimes it's known as the J200 as well as the SJ200, but all the cowboys, the Roy Rogers, the Gene Autry's, all those guys, most of them had one of these in their stable. It's a great kind of a Southwest look to it. I mean, it's pretty timeless. Of course, as you know by now, the Beatles, of course, used these, I think, in recording and writing songs on like the White Album and stuff. I know George has been pictured with one of these around that time. And yeah, they've just been kind of a mainstay. Dylan, of course, and Sheryl Crow also. And I wanted to talk about Sheryl Crow for just a minute. This particular guitar came from a guy that used to tour with Sheryl. I'm not sure if he still does, but his name is Tim Smith out of Atlanta. And I know Tim, I think he played with one of the Gallagher brothers, not with Oasis, but with his new band. I think it's Noel Gallagher. He plays with him too. But this was actually used, this very guitar was used on stage with Sheryl Crow by Tim roughly 10 years ago. I mean, I think he got it from the Gibson Montana factory and then used it for a little bit, but that's the story from the shop that I bought it from a while back. So a little story about it though, it was one of the worst days ever, because when it arrived, the neck was completely snapped. I had ordered through UPS, and yeah, they did not do a very good job. So it had to be kind of taken back and then kind of refinished, but the luthiers in Chicago that worked for Reverb did a really good job. You can't even really tell that anything is really done unless you really look at it in the right light, but they did an excellent job fixing it. But with the Rockstar Providence and stuff, I might be selling this today, so I wanted to do a quick video on it. And yeah, it's definitely one of the coolest acoustic guitars I've ever had, but just I love the kind of the binding around the headstock and everything like that. It's similar to like the custom Les Pauls. It's just a really well done guitar, and it just sounds amazing. It is kind of like a canon, as they say, in the world of acoustics, but I certainly want to just play a few chords for you here and call it a day. Again, this is the Gibson SJ-200, phenomenal guitar, and why don't we just kind of pick it a little bit and see where it goes, okay? So. Thanks guys so much for watching. See you next time.